Hi, and welcome to a discussion on body language mistakes and what you're saying to the interviewer without actually saying a word. How you answer the interview's questions is important when determining if you're the right person for the job, but what your body language says to the employer is also important. Your facial expressions, posture, and behaviour can say a lot about you, often telling the other person things about you your words aren't. Examples of bad body language include not making eye contact, not smiling, playing with things in your hands, slouching in your seat, fidgeting with your hands, feet, arms, and legs, sitting with your arms crossed, and talking with your hands too often. Eye contact is often associated with trust. Looking up, down, side to side, and never making eye contact with the interviewer when talking is not good. It makes you seem dishonest or unsure of what you're saying. In either case, it will make the interviewer question whether you can really do the job. Smiling makes you more approachable. You don't have to smile uncontrollably for the entire duration of the interview. But if you frown every time the employer asks you a question, they may think you're unsure of what to say, didn't understand the question, or just don't want to be there. Playing with things in your hands, such as pens, pencils, or paper, gives the impression that you're nervous or anxious. It can also be distracting for you and the interviewer. Interviews can be stressful, but don't let the interviewer see it's affecting you. Slouching in your seat is a clear sign that you don't care enough about the interview, and is disrespectful to the interviewer. If you can't be bothered to put in the effort for the short time the interview takes, how are you going to act on the job? They want to employ someone who cares about the work they're doing, not someone who is only turning up because they're forced to. Constant fidgeting or moving around during the interview is very distracting and makes you look unprofessional. You want the interviewer paying attention to you for what you're saying, not the sound of your hands tapping on the table or your feet on the ground. Sitting with your arms crossed is a defensive body language. By putting a barrier between you and the employer, you feel more at ease. When sitting in this defensive posture, it looks like you're nervous about something or have something to hide. So try to relax and uncross your arms whenever you catch yourself moving into this position. It may be tempting to move your hands, demonstrating different gestures when talking. Try to limit this behaviour and let your words speak for themselves. To get an idea what your body language says about you, it can be helpful to video yourself during a trial interview. Watch how you talk and move during the interview and see if there's any areas you can improve upon. In addition to understanding what your body language says about you, try to de-stress before the interview by preparing and practicing your answers. This way you don't have to worry about what you'll say during the interview. The less nervous you are, the less likely you are to slip back into defensive body language. Bad body language makes you look nervous, unsure, distracted, and unprofessional. Keep an eye on how you act and carry yourself during an interview, and you'll look like the confident professional you are. As always, if you want any of the information talked about in this video, check out the article on Let's Get Working, which contains everything we discussed. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment on YouTube, Facebook, or Let's Get Working, and I'll get back to you. Until next time, have a good day.